Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who all learned this truth from the well. Peace, salutations to the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3, the large multitude. Unto you I say shalom. Coming to you back with another lesson through the Spirit, and I'm going to entitle this one, Signs in the Sky. Signs in the Sky. Because in the last couple of years, but more recently, there's been a record number of blood moons, solar eclipses, planetary alignments, and all sorts of wonders in the heavens, from asteroids and meteors passing by the earth, chariots, or what these people ignorantly call UFOs, drones at a record number. Now they're showing themselves, which is a sign of the downfall of Esau, Edom's kingdom, and the kingdom of heaven being established. When Yahweh Shai comes back with the heavenly host and delivers his elect. But the signs are clear to the elect, but to the rest of these people, the 2/3 and these heathen, they're dismayed at the signs. For example, last year we had the total solar eclipse, on April the 8th, which pretty much made the day, turn into night, which that would make a lot of people bug out. But, us in its truth, we know what all these signs means. We know that these signs are indicating the downfall of Esau, Edom's kingdom, and that transition into the kingdom of heaven, but first Esau, Edom has to come down. He has to be brought down, but we see the signs, the signs in the sky. We have a 7 planetary alignment, and we have a blood moon upcoming, and these are all tokens that Yahweh Bashem Shai are showing that Yahweh Shai's return is near. So I'm gonna get this first article from WPDE.com, and the heading or the title reads, 6 planets align in the night sky next week. And it reads, in mid-January, the nighttime sky will put on a show for sky watchers and astronomers. 6 planets will appear to align in their planetary paths, and 4 will be bright enough to view with the naked eye. These planets will seem to form a line in the night sky, which is known as the ecliptic. Planetary alignment often occurs due to the paths and positionings of the planets in our solar system as viewed from Earth. However, the number of bright planets is noteworthy. Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Jupiter are the 4 planets that will be bright and aligned. Uranus and Neptune will also be aligned, but they will only be visible via telescope. So the planetary alignment will be visible in the night sky on Tuesday, January 21st, which that's only a couple of days away. But these are all signs and tokens that Yahweh Bashem Shai is showing that the destruction of Esau, Edom, and the downfall of his kingdom is near, and that Yahweh Shai return, to deliver his elect is near as well. But the rest of these people, these 2/3 and these heathens, they can't look past that. They get dismayed at the signs of heavens. So I'm gonna get this first scripture. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, where perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Yes, and we're seeing all these different signs, from the solar eclipses to the lunar eclipses, the chariots, the UFOs, and the seas and the waves warring, these hurricanes, these wildfires, these are all signs and tokens that the destruction of this kingdom is near, because now they're happening at a record number. Now they're happening every other week. These wildfires, these hurricanes, these tornadoes, these plagues hitting the earth. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sending these plagues, sending these signs, sending these tokens to know his elect that the destruction of this kingdom is near. The end of Esau, Edom's age, the end of this aeon, this age, and the establishment of the kingdom of heaven here on the planet Earth. Being ruled by Yahushai, King David, right underneath, and then the 144,000. So I'm going to get this next article. This is from space.com. This is going into the blood moon. And the heading reads, Total Lunar Eclipse, March 2025. When and where to see the next blood moon lunar eclipse. A total lunar eclipse will be seen across North America on the night of March 13th through 14th, 2025, while parts of Europe will get a brief view. On the night of March 13th through 14th, 2025, a total lunar eclipse will be visible from Earth, and North America will be in a prime position for the spectacular event, which also feature a blood moon. And who's going to be the prime position to view this lunar eclipse? This blood moon is going to be North America. And that's where a lot of these eclipses and these signs, these UFOs, what the people ignorantly call UFOs, the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is here in the soils of America, also known as Babylon the Great. Lunar eclipses happen when Earth is between the sun and a full moon. During the event, the moon moves through Earth's umbra, the dark center of its shadow. The March 13th through 14th, 2025 event will be the first total lunar eclipse anywhere in the world since November 2022, and the first of 3 in 2025 and 2026. During the March 2025 total lunar eclipse, the full warm moon will rise and later that night drift into Earth's umbral shadow. As it does, the full moon will dim and gradually turn reddish orange. The all-important totality when 100% of the lunar surface is draped in orange-red light will last 65 minutes. Yeah, so these are all signs and tokens that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, bringing Esau, Edom's rulership, kingdom down is closer than what we believe, because ultimately we see the signs, we see the prophecies coming to pass, we see, America and the four corners of the earth being plagued, with these hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, the chariots, the so-called UFOs, so-called drones popping up at a record number. These are all signs and tokens that the destruction of Esau, Edom's kingdom is near, and the deliverance of his elect. So I'm going to get this next scripture. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. Yeah, so, a lot of people who aren't in this truth, who, it may be 2/3 of our people or these heathens. Ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is putting it up on their spirit to see, these visions, these dreams, these prophecies, because now more than ever, a lot of people are making videos, about speaking about the prophecies, speaking about the visions of the destruction of America, Verse 29, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. Yeah, so, a lot of these people, they're having these dreams, these visions, of America's destruction, Jacob's trouble, martial law, and ultimately that's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai pouring out his spirit upon the earth, letting these people know that this place is done, letting them know that this place is going to be destroyed. Verse 30, and I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. and we're seeing those signs, you know, the total solar eclipse, you know, and on April the 8th, 2024, which made a cross around Babylon the Great. And then we had the one in 2017, you know, which also, that one pretty much, that was the first one, you know, that was the first cross. And the second cross, you know, we had that the last Hebrew letter in the alphabet, that Tawa, which means this place is going to be exit out, you know, is going to be destroyed. You know, we see all these different plagues hitting Babylon the Great, you know, the wildfires in LA, you know, the hurricanes and tornadoes, the earthquakes hitting in diverse places. This is verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Yeah, and we're seeing these signs, man, from the blood moons to the solar eclipses to the chariots popping up on a record number, you know, showing themselves to Esau, Edom, and you know, the 2/3 of our people in these heathens. But ultimately, they're dismayed at them because Esau, Edom, when he sees these signs, he knows that his kingdom, the downfall of his kingdom and then his rulership is near. You know, so Esau, Edom is afraid. That's why he's scrambling. You know, he's speeding up his NWO. You know, trying to establish it. Trying to establish these 15-minute cities, these smart cities. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yeah, and we're seeing it. We're seeing all these signs, you know, from the eclipses to you know, these so-called shooting stars, you know, the chariots popping up left and right throughout all the souls of Babylon. You know, letting his elect know that Esau, Edom's rulership is coming to an end very soon. So I'm gonna get to this last one. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou thy time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and the elect are measuring the times, you know, through the prophecies, through the signs and tokens being showed from Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, because ultimately they told us about the things that were going to happen, you know, leading up to the downfall of Esau, Edom's kingdom, and Yahweh Shai's return, you know, from the earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, these different plagues, the famine, you know, people bugging out, you know, hearts being waxing cold. You know, he's showing us all these different signs, showing us that the end of this kingdom is near, you know, which ultimately we're rejoicing at that, you know, knowing that the kingdom of heaven is very close, you know. But that's pretty much the point. I pray that this is edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from and to rule well. Peace and salutations to the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3, the large multitude. Unto you I say shalom.